Box was our earning play. Gap and crap under 34, long overhead. So that was the plan in the pre-market. And the reason I liked Box, it held that 34 level and it started to break out over pre-market highs. So you have to either long right away or you wait for this 10 AM pullback because Box was stronger than all other names. So that's when I told the trader it's still a good long. Initial risk is 34.50. If you're buying here, your risk is right here at $35. If you're buying here, your stops are at 35.50. As it started to move up, I told the traders to keep moving the stops up, 36 stops, and then we moved the stops to 37. So that trade from 35.50s went all the way to 37.50. So easy $2 trade there. You risk $500, you can make $1,500 on this trade with the shares. 34 was key level because it held the 34, broke out of the pre-market high. That's why it was a long and we longed it all day. Beautiful trade for the community. PDD was our top earning place yesterday. It had some news today as well. There was some kind of upgrade or downgrade, but it was our running place. The trade was versus 100. Again, 100 psychological level. Very important. If anything is under 100, you short it. Under clouds, if it's over 100, you buy it. It was a short right at the open. You see the bounce, the 100 fails, you short it again. You put your stops at 100 and it faded all the way to $97. And once the support was gone, you short it. Again, that's your risk as well. Clouds are bearish. No reason to long. Nobody longs these things in our community. That's the key. We can lose trying to short it, but we will not long it because our system Ripster in cloud is telling us to short it. You could easily make nice 100% trade on this. So next one, we're going to look at ANF. It was gapping up, trade versus 100. That was the plan. Long over it, short under it, cautious of gap and crap under 94, bullish bias. Under 94 was a gap and crap. That was this area. The level I gave held once. We tried to short it first when I saw this. Didn't get the 100 entry because it flushed pretty fast, but we shorted right here at 96.50. But it bounced because there was a buyer. So I told the traders to short it. Once it pushed, we closed the short because we don't know it could push over 100. But when we saw the 100 reject again, then you short it again right here, 96.90. Then your stops are again at 100. Then you short it. I told the traders fail again, use the 97.40 stops, and then my target was 34.50, 90. And this time you see that 94 on ANF gave up. There was a buyer at 95 as well, and it was a straight flush. I told the trader, you can take the 90 put, but that will be 100% risk. Otherwise, you take 94 puts. They went from $2 to $6, 300%, $1,000 to under $3,000 or $2,000. Of course, if they didn't work, we would have lost $400 or $500 on that option trade. Now, if we talk about a lot of option trade, then we talk about the 90 puts. But those 90 puts were 100% risk because they can go to zero. So if you're buying the 90 puts at 30, 50, 40 cents, if you're buying $400, that's a full risk. If you buy for $1,000, full risk. But now, once ANF started to flush under the level I told you, it went from those 30, 50 cents to $4, 500, 600% worth of a trade on that put option. I told the traders to keep the moving the stops lower. If we break 90, I told traders we're going to flush more. We moved the stops to 91 and the final target were 87.30. You see that how we stopped out once and then we got the short later and then we flushed all day for a magnificent gap and crap setup. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Sokta was a top earning play. Bearish buys to short the pop as long as it's under MTF. We will short it. We know it's bearish. Now it's all about finding the good entry to short it. Of course, if you're shorting the pop, you got a good entry, but I saw the short right here and I told the traders I'm waiting. And that 10:30, I got the short, 512 fades. The stops right over the candle. The target was pre-market lows. Okta faded from 109 all the way to 107.22. The target hit, and if the PM low breaks, we're going to flush more. We closed the short on this bounce, but it again rejected the 34.50 and faded all day.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.